Men. Men are seemingly invaluable, as they're portrayed as brutes and heroes in the movies, but behind the scenes, not everything is as it seems.
Men across the nation are burdened with societal pressures. They put a harsh strain on their lives.
Every day, men have to face the tough decision between conformity and identity, the sheer consequence of not walking the fine line, and the general devolution of opportunity in our nation.
You might consider fitting in a part of the average teen life, and that it is, but that does not mean it is easy. 40% of teens are afraid of not fitting in. So today, we talked to a few students about this issue. How well do you say you fit in with your peers?
Fit in.
Say poorly.
Well, I say I
Sound like most of them.
I feel fit in perfectly well. We all kind of blend into one huge group of awesomeness.
A melding pot of swag?
Don't use that word.
What are some elements that factor into you fitting in so well? What are some elements that are hindering you from connecting more with your peers?
I fit in so well because similar experiences with the people around me.
They're annoying.
You
All
mean
come from the same background.
from the same school life and socio-economic trends?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Most of them are just annoying, so that's a hindrance. Most of them just aren't interesting, so...
So you're saying you don't share common interests,
No.
and that they're just boring?
Yeah, it's really just both. I guess we mostly share common interests with most of them, but deviate in certain ways, so...
Do you find any complications or hindrances that make it difficult or problematic to fit in?
Not really.
Yeah, a few.
If I wanted to, I'd probably try harder, but I don't want to, so...
My good friend Bob plays ball games I don't like. And he gets upset.
Could this happen to me?
62% of teens say they know who they are, while the other 37% do not. Gender roles are a matter of being who you want to be versus the desire of others. Cognitive dissonance takes place when the male is unable to choose between the two and is bombarded with emotions from all sorts of anxiety and pressures. Today I'll be interviewing a local student to see his opinion on the subject.
Go. So Carl, where do you feel you belong on the social aspect of things in school?
Not really popular at all, kind of stick to myself. Feel like I have to isolate from everyone.
Alright.
I have a sense of belonging in the school.
So, does that pressure you at all to make any hasty choices or anxiety disorders?
It causes anxiety and it makes me feel like a lot of people don't like me, and it makes me have issues socializing and talking to anyone because I feel like they're not going to be interested, so there's no point talking to them.
And you feel like you fit the stereotype of what a man is based on society's expectations?
To some degree, yes, some stereotypes fit me, but a lot of them don't. So in general, I'd probably take about 50-50 for the stereotypes for again.
Thank you.
I interviewed an average American middle-class man. I talked about how services affect, every American has a effect or contributes to a service in the country for the most part. Everyone uses them, so it's changed quite a bit over the years. The value of the dollar has decreased quite a bit since 1913. Originally, that was the only time it was still valued at $1, that $1 was worth $1. And currently it's well over $20, that $20 in today's money that it would take to equal $1 in 1913. So, yeah.
My service that I provide is I'm a home improvement contractor. I've been doing it for 30 years. I started out doing, when I got out of high school, I never went to college, so I worked through all the trades in the new home industry. I started doing foundations, then I did framing, then I did painting, roofing, siding. So I'm a very good home improvement contractor. And I can work inside too, do tape, painting, anything to do with your home except for electrical and plumbing. And that's what I've been doing all my life. So, I mean, now that the new homes are out, you know, so now I'm going more for the home improvement contracting. And Kyle and I were going to build a business. We're going to do property maintenance of all types. As far as the services in the United States, they've changed quite a bit. Today they're a lot different than they were years ago. I think we get less for our money today than we did many, many years ago. And I believe in I never served in the military, but I believe in the military. I'm proud to be an American. I fly a flag at my house, so I enjoy the American way of life. But I mean, I don't have health care or health insurance right now because I just can't afford it. It's out of my price range, so if I get sick or something, I have to go to the emergency room or whatever to make it work. But I feel that today we get less than we did years ago, and people take everything for granted.
Well, there you have it, folks.
In this day and age, societal pressures meet an all-time high for our nation's men, and yet this problem goes frequently ignored.
Whether it be the struggle to fit in, or the struggle to find identity whilst fitting in, or even the struggle to just make an honest living in our nation, struggles face men at every corner. So I ask to you, the audience, to think twice before saying men have it easy in today's society. Cyber Shockumentary, signing off.
You moved my stuff! I'm gonna wreck it! I can fix it! Switch on the sky and the stars glow for you. Go see the world cause it's all so brand new. Don't close your eyes cause your future's ready to shine. It's just a matter of time before we learn how to fly. Welcome to the rhythm of the night. There's something in
Struggles face men